Congratulations, Amy.
It's a great sound system.
Did you pick this one?
I did.
So this is the one of the things you can bid on. This is the Corolla.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's nice. There's a lot different to. Remember the last time I drove a Corolla?
Why,
Amy?
yes, I do. It's etched in my brain forever.
Yeah. So Amy, that was your 1992?
I think. The first car I ever had that was only mine.
And you loved it.
I did love it. It was a great zippy little car, and in the Pittsburgh winters, it was great.
It was good, yeah. It was, and you let me drive it, which was nice. Until.
Although ultimately a mistake.
Ultimately a mistake.
Yeah.
Because I got crushed in the side driving it in Squirrel Hill.
Yeah.
By that nice old lady who T-boned me and your car into that lamppost and completely wrote it off.
Yeah, bent the car almost in half.
Bent my arm, remember?
But you were not injured. So, I mean, you had the window open. There was a small little... But this car protected you. That car protected you. And now this is the newest version.
I was going to say, this one's probably got airbags and all the protection. And the only protection I had was putting my arm through the window in that one.
Yeah. I do notice there's no cassette player in this one or a DVD player. So this is pretty state-of-the-art compared to what we had.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, this is nice, right? Let's go get it. Let's go get it in the car wash and get it washed up.
Oh yes, we should clean it up before we take it back. I'm excited to go to our first Rowland Hall auction. Oh, I almost forgot. Hi everyone. To kick off this virtual fundraising event, there are some things we want you all to know. First, it's easiest to watch our program on one screen and bid and donate on a second device. So grab 2 screens and let's get started. Second, the live and silent auctions are open right now and will close at exactly 9 p.m. tonight. That means you should get your bids in now. Did I miss anything?
Don't forget, all the money raised tonight will go to a first-class Rowland Hall education. And I've heard in the past that the auctions can get a little wild, so have at it in the comfort of your own home. Oh, is that a new necklace?
Well, it could be. It is an auction item, and in the event that I'm not outbid, it could be mine. My birthday is just around the corner.
It is around the corner.
It is.
Hi, my name is Amy Eldridge. Welcome to Undercurrent and Rowland Hall's Auction Cocktail Hour.
Hey, Amy, I'm Mick. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Amy, so that should be easy to remember for both of us.
Nice to meet you. All right, it's time to open your watch box and pull out your recipes and ingredients. I'm going to demonstrate making a winged lion and an old-fashioned cocktail.
Great, we're ready for some drinks.
Yum.
All right, so I'm going to start by making the winged lion cocktail using a local product called Bar Daddy Tonic. So this is a tonic concentrate made locally with a combination of different types of citrus peel, lemongrass, cinchona bark. This is sort of how you would have had tonic when tonic was first invented. It was a syrup outside of the just the club soda version that we know now. So you'll do a 1/2 ounce of the Bar Daddy Tonic into 2 rocks glasses of your choosing filled with ice. And then you'll want to do 2 ounces of your vodka. And then we'll just top this with club soda, also located in your watch box.
Okay.
A couple of lime wedges to finish this off.
Ooh, that looks lovely.
And voila. Cheers.
Fantastic. Here's to our first Rowland Hall auction and the school's first virtual auction.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh,
is
good.
this just unique to this bar, or can these mixers be purchase other places?
Yeah, so you can purchase Bar Daddy products at Harmon's, Caputo's, and Boostique, to name a few. And you can also get those, the Bitters Lab bitters at those locations as well. Okay, let's move on to making the old fashioned. So you'll grab 2 rocks glasses and put a sugar cube in each glass. And then you'll grab your Bitters Lab aromatic bitters, which are similar to Angostura bitters, the bitters that most people are familiar with and have in their bar, but they're a locally made and sourced version of those bitters. So your classic aromatic bitters, and she has all different kinds of bitters that she makes.
Wow.
Really beautiful product.
Oh, wow.
Very cool local bitters maker. So what you want to do is just hold up your glass with your sugar cube and just douse it to the point where there's a tiny little pool underneath the sugar cube.
Okay.
It does matter quite a bit how much bitters you put in, as this is a cocktail that has just a few ingredients, so making sure you have the right amount of each ingredient is crucial to the overall flavor of the drink. So yeah, just a little pool of bitters underneath your sugar cubes. Then you are going to add 2 ounces of your bourbon.
And are these bitters available in the same places that the tonic is?
They are.
Okay, great.
Amy, any bourbon for this?
Any bourbon. You could use rye. You can make a Scotch old fashioned. Aged gin old fashions are really interesting.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. And then you just want to kind of break up your sugar cube a bit. You can use a muddler. And then you'll add your ice. Okay. And just give it a few spins. The more you stir your old fashioned and incorporate the sugar underneath, the sweeter it'll be.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
So you can give it a couple of spins and it'll be less sweet, continue to stir, and it'll be more sweet.
Okay.
Bitters Lab provided you with dehydrated orange peels for this cocktail at home, but if you do have an orange on hand, a fresh orange peel is a nice addition as well, and what the classic recipe calls for.
Mine's going to look a little different than yours, but I'm guessing it'll taste the same.
And please do be careful if you have not ever done that before at home. Okay. And we have the old fashioned.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Let's
Cheers.
taste them. Cheers. I'm not usually an old-fashioned person, but that's really good.
Oh, I am. That's very nice. Very nice.
So, Amy, what are your plans when we get back to normal?
I'm hoping to go to Hawaii.
Well, hey, there's a Hawaii trip in the Rowland Hall auction list, and even though I've never been, but my husband has, and obviously I've never been to the Mauna Kea Hotel, which sounds fabulous, maybe we'll have to bid on it.
Maybe.
Some sun and beach time sound amazing.
Absolutely.
Since we're mixing and tasting everything in the party watch box, here's a little something to go with your Lee Bell Riesling.
That's gorgeous.
It pairs perfectly with this beautiful spread. This is a wine from a family-owned boutique winery in Napa. It's a dry, medium-bodied white wine with notes of crisp apple and citrus. Rieslings tend to have a reputation as sweet wines, but this wine has lots of natural acidity, and it's great as a standalone wine or whatever you're having for dinner. And in this case, paired with this lovely charcuterie platter provided by Blended Table. There's a card in your box with a QR code that will tell you more about the story of Lee Bell wines.
So tonight's theme is stand-up Rowland Hall.
Fantastic. You know loads of jokes, and you're a very funny guy. Let's hear one.
Okay, we're in a seafood restaurant, so I'll do a fish joke. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall? Damn. How about you? Do you've got one?
Well, since this auction is all about comedy, my joke is about comedy. What is the most important aspect of comedy?
I don't know.
Timing!
What else is on the auction? Do you have any plans to bid on anything?
How about a painting?
Where's the painting? Let me see it.
Oh, this would look great in our living room.
Colors would go with our color scheme, or maybe the entryway.
It's beautiful, actually, and Dave Hall is a famous artist now, but he actually was a physics teacher at Rowland Hall.
Really?
Yeah, I think he was a professional baseball player as well, but he learned to paint from a Rowland Hall art teacher who's pretty famous too, Connie Borup. and she taught him how to paint in oils, and he went on, and now he does this as well.
It's very interesting, but I think it's time for the watch box drawing.
Right.
Shall we? Thank you.
Ladies first. And if you're the lucky winner, please let us know. But if you see the winning number that matches yours, please put your name in the chat. Okay.
Okay, so this first drawing from the adult watch box is for a 2-night stay at the Stein Eriksen Motel in Park City.
It's a great price.
Right? All right, let's see.
Rummage.
Rummage, I am rummaging. Okay, 123. 123.
So if that's you, congratulations. Put your name in the chat. You got that great prize. The second drawing for the adult box is for a set of 4 Baccarat crystal tumblers. I have to rummage this time. And if you have ticket 166, you have a set of tumblers. Let us know in the chat.
Okay, this next drawing is from the kids box, and it's for a Nintendo Switch.
All right, kids, get that number ready.
83.
83, if that's you, you just got a Nintendo Switch. Let us know in the chat. And last but not least, the second drawing from the kids box is for a Lego Technic set. Here we go, kids. Try and get your number. If you have number 29, you are a winner of a Lego Technic kit. Let us know in the chat. Thanks for joining us for our cocktail hour tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
We sure did. Cheers.
Remember, we're trying to raise $300,000 tonight, so let's get going.
And don't forget, it is best if you have 2 devices so that you can keep track of the auction and bid on another one.
I'll do the bidding.
Don't forget, we have over 200 auction items for this evening. We have trips, parties, artwork, and more.
So a man wakes up one morning and he finds a penguin outside his door just before going to work. So he says to his neighbour, says, "Hey, can you take the penguin to the zoo for me?" And his neighbour says, "Sure, no problem." So the man goes off to work. He comes back from work that night and he sees his neighbour walking with the penguin. And he says, "Hey, I thought you were taking him to the zoo." And his neighbour said, "I did. We had so much fun, we're going to the movies now."
And now, from Hollywood, California, it's international star of stage and screen, Rowland Hall's most famous, accomplished, and beloved alum, for those who still remember him, Jamie Pierce.
Hello, Jamie Pierce, star of stage and screen. Oh, how's my favorite agent? Okay, my only agent. What do you got? A hosting gig? Great! Who's it for? My alma mater, Rowland Hall, the auction, of course! I would be honored. How much are they paying? What? What do you mean it's a fundraiser? Well, they've been hounding me for money ever since I graduated, so I guess this is my way of giving back? Did you just call me cheap? Whose fault is that? What's 10% of nothing? But fine, I'll do it. When is it? Now? Yeah, I'm available. Formal? I'm already wearing a suit. 'Cause it's Saturday? Alright then, I guess I better get to work. Great, thank you for nothing. Hi, I'm international superstar Jamie Pierce. I've traveled all over the world, and wherever I go, whenever somebody finds out that I'm from Utah, the first question is always, "Did you go to Rowland Hall St. Mark's?" To which I say, yes, I did. Proud graduate, class of 98. To which they say, but you said you were 32. And then I run out of the room. But not before letting them know that Rowland Hall is a community that survives and thrives based on the support of its members. Now, even though we're a private school, tuition doesn't cover all expenses, believe it or not. And my father doesn't believe it. But it's true, and that's why we're here tonight. The money we raise this evening will not only go to help support a great education for the students, but also help support things like teacher professional development, scholarships, financial aid, and of course this year, costs incurred by COVID. Because as we know, Miss Rona, she's an expensive date. And that's where you come in. Yes, you. You are very attractive, very intelligent, and I'm hoping very generous. So tonight, bid on items, make a donation, but most importantly, have fun. No, most importantly, give us your money. Now, stick around because the syndicate trip and the treasure club drawing are at the end, and I know you have your eye on that e-bike. Just imagine the wind in your hair and the motorized pedals at your feet doing all the work for you. Now, to help inspire your generosity, please watch this next video called Stand Up Rowland Hall, featuring members of our community, including some teachers that were there when I was in high school. So let's see if they still can, in fact, stand up. Enjoy.
This has been a challenging year, but moments like these are an opportunity to define who we are as individuals and as a community.
Stand Up Rowland Hall is not just a tagline. It's what we do together when times get tough to ensure that our community keeps thriving.
I don't know of a school anywhere in the country that has done a better job than Rowland Hall at staying safe, staying connected, staying open, and providing quality education during COVID. And that's because all of the ways our school community has stood up to the challenges of our time. Everyone is making sacrifices this year to do the right thing, keep everybody safe, and to keep school open. That's what it means to stand up.
To me, standing up means doing everything possible to protect the health and safety of our students, faculty, school, and community. We made significant investments in facility upgrades for COVID safety, formed a medical advisory committee, consulted with schools across the nation, and developed detailed operation plans and protocols.
Hi, Nina. Hi. It looks like you're still on here. Did you fill out the health screener this morning?
I don't think I did.
Can you give your mom a call and have her fill it out?
It's remarkable we've been able to stay open since day one of the school year. We knew we'd do our very best, but no one thought this was possible.
Just so you know, Miss Sadie is gonna come up, and she is going to help us make connections with people here and at home. Standing up means investing in our teachers and technologies to help us teach during these tough times.
When I was walking to school one day, I found a dead seahorse, and my dad helped me eco-epoxy it, and this is what it looks like.
As teachers, we took the time over the summer to get extra training on new equipment and software, and how to use both creatively to enhance learning for students in person and at home.
Good morning, second grade friends. All right. So, like we've been talking about the last few weeks that I've been with you, we've been talking about controlling strong emotions. The emotional support team has really worked with the kids to help them feel like they're part of the bigger community and that we're all in this together. Teachers are going above and beyond to make sure kids are staying up to speed academically and have what they need. Some have even met with students in their homes. It's incredible.
Standing up also means maintaining our extraordinary Rowland Hall community even while we are socially distanced. The administration has been great about keeping families informed and connected with virtual town halls. Home and School has hosted meetups and virtual events. The faculty has created activities like Spirit Week and community service projects to help students overcome barriers like masks and screens to forge those bonds that are so important in school. And parents have been coming together to show gratitude for our heroic teachers and staff.
Learning has been different this year, but my teachers and classes have been amazing. I know I'll graduate with a great education and be ready for my next step in life after COVID.
So we completely rehauled the math program this year. We have a self-paced program that allows students to work at the pace that's right for them. Students are at grade level, we have students that are advanced, we've had students who previously were at grade level who are now advanced, and it allows us to come alongside the student and just support them in their own math journey. Hey Milana, good morning. Good morning. Hey, so it looks like you're sharing your screen already, and what we're gonna be doing today is you're gonna be taking that flat green line and kind of using it as a ramp to get the balls into the hole and capture that star.
That spark, that beautiful, joyful learning. It happens for these kids every day. Masks and hand washing don't get in the way of that.
My favorite thing is to learn about evergreens. Was to do art this year. You know they're evergreens, they're trees. And my favorite part is to do handwriting.
You got a lot of stuff today. You got it? You okay? But standing up doesn't stop at the edge of our campus. I'm so proud of the way our community, students, faculty and staff, parents and alums have exemplified our core value of living with purpose and stand up in this community every day for causes they believe in.
I stand up for doing the right thing.
I stand up for being healthy.
I stand up for my family. I stand up for my friends.
I stand up for my community.
I stand up for connection.
I stand up for people I know and people I've just met.
I stand up for Winged Lions, student athletes, and coaches. Go Winged Lions!
Our community has survived and thrived because we have stood up for one another. Supporting Rowland Hall also means giving financially so that we can continue to support unanticipated needs for the school, COVID measures to keep everybody safe, and faculty professional development and financial aid.
We stand up for Rowland Hall because Rowland Hall stands up for our children and our families.
Please join us in standing up by giving generously tonight so we can continue to support our important initiatives.
I stand up for inclusion. I stand up for joy.
I stand up for the health and safety of our community.
I stand up for my students.
Thank you for joining us for Rowland Hall's biennial auction. While we hope tonight brings you plenty of laughs, we also hope it's a heartwarming reminder of just how much our community stands up for one another. One way we stand up is through financial aid. 21% of our students receive financial aid and scholarships. Your generosity throughout the year, and especially tonight, makes that possible. Our financial aid program helps make Rowland Hall the caring, dynamic, and creative place that it is. It's core to our tenet of welcoming everyone that we ensure that students of all walks of life have the opportunity for an extraordinary education. To show you just how impactful financial aid is, we've invited one of our amazing students to talk about Rowland Hall and the generosity of donors like you and how that's impacted his life. Senior Jesus Lamas came here as a fourth grader and leaves this year as a college-bound soccer player. The class of 2021 and Rowland Hall would not be the same without him or his family. So I hope you'll join me and support students like Jesus and stand up for Rowland Hall's values of equity and inclusion by clicking the donate button below at any time.
Hi, I am Jesus' father. Jesus' mother is not here. She was supposed to be on the interview today, but she couldn't and she sent me. I hope it's okay.
My name is Jesus Lamas. I'm a senior at Rowland Hall right now. My favorite subject is physics or math, any like math topic related.
He was in a public school. He finished all his math that year in only 2 months. My wife and I, we decided to look for a school that can challenge him. We are so happy to take that decision. He get a lot of support from the teacher and from the administration.
Today in AT Physics, we talked about the magnetic force of circular motion. We just have to find how to calculate the magnetic force and how much it's bringing in the object into it.
All right, good morning, everybody. So the plan today is to look at different E&M FRQs because...
My name is Robin Horry. I have been at Rowland Hall, I think, 12 years. I am the physics instructor at Rowland Hall. Jesus is a very thoughtful young man. He never looks at a problem as it's something beyond what he can do.
I over 2 pi r, but since it is circular, we don't use pi, so it'd just be 2r.
He's just developed as a more secure, confident problem solver and thinker. You know, he doesn't see anything that is beyond his reach.
So I started Rowland Hall when I was in 4th grade. First classroom I went into, the teacher introduced me, and immediately everyone would surround, introduce themselves, invite me to play at recess with them. It was just like a family community, honestly. My mom's from Venezuela, and my dad is from Spain. So they migrated to the U.S. to, create a better opportunity for my brother and I.
That's good. So do you guys speak Spanish?
We do. At house, it's all Spanish, yeah.
Ahora voy a cambiar a español para todas las personas. Jesús ha jugado fútbol toda su vida prácticamente desde muy pequeño y ha competido a nivel nacional y él ha perdido hasta una semana entera por estos viajes internacionales. Lo ayudó a que se pusiera al día, cosa que en otro lado no hay tiempo con tantos niños.
Soccer's just given me an opportunity to excel as an athlete, but also Rowland Hall has pushed me to excel as a student as well. So I got best of both worlds, so I'm lucky and fortunate for that.
La comunidad de Rowland Hall es bastante unida, de verdad. No te dejan solo, no solamente al niño, sino a los padres también. La primera impresión que tuvimos cuando llegamos a Rowland Hall fue una impresión de amistad, de que somos aceptados.
I'm super fortunate and grateful to receive financial aid at Rowland Hall. The financial aid made my dreams kind of a reality in a sense.
Realmente ayuda porque hay muchos niños como mi hijo que son buenos estudiantes, que son buenos deportistas y que solamente andan buscando una oportunidad para desarrollar esos talentos, ¿no? Es bastante significativo para uno, porque si no, no pudiéramos.
When my parents migrated to the U.S., they came to the U.S. with $5. If you told them, 17 years later that your son would be applying to Ivy League schools, talking to D1 colleges for soccer, they wouldn't believe it would be that fast. But honestly, Rowland Hall has just motivated me and pushed me in a sense that I'll be ready for college, that I'll be ready to attack life and be more independent as a person. I'm truly grateful for that.
How incredible was that? So powerful, so moving. I'm getting emotional, and not just because I'm on my 3rd winged lion. But it's stories like that are the reason we're here tonight. So please, donate to financial aid. Come on, don't be cheap. You didn't have to rent a tux tonight. You didn't have to put on under-eye concealer, like I did. Not that you need it. You didn't have to pay for a night out. That's money in the bank. Money you could be putting in the bank of the future. Because I believe that children are our future. So, thank you to the donors whose names you see on the screen right now. And if you don't see your name, how dare you? You should be ashamed of yourself. Now, we've been promising comedy all night long and we've yet to deliver. So please enjoy this next video full of laughs. Can we get some more wings on this lion?
talk now. Finding the best joke. Okay, Lily. Tell me what you got.
What happens when a troll falls into the river? He gets wet!
Okay, Christopher. Let's hear the joke.
Why did the teacher wear sunglasses to school? Because her students were bright.
Okay, Bridge. Let's hear your joke.
Why did the girl put her Halloween candy under her pillow? So she had sweet dreams.
So a duck walks into a beauty parlor and gets some lipstick. And then he says, oh yeah, also can you put it on my bill?
What's the difference between a teacher and a train? A teacher says, spit out your gum. A train says, choo choo.
What you got, Maria?
I don't know, Jay. What you got?
What you got, May?
What room can a ghost not go into? A living room.
What you got, Ben?
Why can't you play cards in the jungle? There are too many cheetahs.
Yes. What you got, Chuck?
Why does a golfer always wear 2 pairs of pants?
I don't know. Why?
In case they get a hole in one.
Let's hear it, Electra.
What do you give a horse with a cold? Cough syrup.
Tell me the joke, Owen.
How do cows count? They use a calculator. Calculator?
Oh, yes, I see.
And the winning joke is
there are too many cheetahs.
and the crowd goes wild. You can take the alumni out of Rowland Hall, but you can't take Rowland Hall out of the alumni. Please welcome our hosts for the live auction from the class of 2001, Connor Bentley and Marianne Wetzel.
Check 1, check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
The arsonist has oddly shaped feet.
Okay.
Welcome, folks. Good to see you all tonight. We just flew in from Atlantic City, and boy, are our arms tired.
Just kidding. We haven't left the house in a year. But, you know, we've grown closer as a couple.
That's true. Closer to divorce court.
Well, actually, we've spent so much time together this last year that we finish each other's
sandwiches.
But enough about us. Welcome to the first Rowland Hall virtual live auction, sponsored by Albion Financial. We can't wait to share these amazing items with you.
Yes, the bidding's been open since Friday, and it will close promptly at 9 p.m., so make sure to get your bids in now and bid high for a better chance to win.
All right, let the games begin.
The first item up is a painting by Dave Hall, the legendary teacher, coach, and Rowland Hall parent. And we just have to say, Dave is such a generous guy. We love Dave so much, and he's been so kind to the school over the years. But we have some facts about Dave Hall that you might not know.
It's true.
For example, Dave Hall is not half of the rock duo Hall & Oates.
Oh, that's kind of disappointing, actually. But also, did you know, Connor, that Dave is short for David?
Huh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Would not have thought that. But the other really interesting thing about Dave Hall, such a great outdoorsman, if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, Dave Hall does.
Wow. That's actually not surprising. He is, as you mentioned, quite the outdoorsman. I actually went on a Rowland Hall fly fishing interim led by Dave Hall.
Oh yeah? How was that? Did you catch anything?
No, it rained the whole time and we didn't see one fish.
Oh, that's too bad. Now let's hear from Dave Hall, the man himself.
I'm Dave Hall here in my Salt Lake City studio. I worked at Rowland Hall during the 80s and the 90s. My wife Becky retired as the library teacher at the McCarthy campus 7 years ago, and both of our kids, Sarah and Brooks, were lifers at the school. So I know what a great school Rowland Hall is. I've been a landscape artist for the last 20 years, and I show my work in Salt Lake and in galleries in Jackson Hole and Bozeman. I'm pleased to donate this framed original oil painting called Thinking of Greater Yellowstone for the school's first virtual online auction called Stand Up Rowland Hall. The painting's 30 by 40 inches. It's oil on canvas, one of my favorite spots in Yellowstone. Thank you very much for your support of Rowland Hall, and stand up for Rowland Hall. Have a great time. Thanks again.
This painting by Dave Hall is valued at $4,500. This is an opportunity to own this stunning piece of art and support the school. Love that, Dave Hall.
He's great. Beautiful painting.
Yes, and we have a beautiful car.
That's right. I would drive that car.
I would too, totally.
Baby, you can drive my car.
Oh, jeez. No, but seriously, it's a great car. But have you heard the one about the snail at the car dealership?
No, I haven't.
So a snail goes into a car dealership and says to the dealer, I want an S painted on the roof of my new car. And actually, I want an S painted on both doors as well. So that when I drive down the avenue, people will say, look at the S car go.
Oh, Connor, that's terrible. I have a better one. Have you heard the one, so why do chicken coops have 2 doors?
I don't know.
Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan.
Oh, God. All right. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Carl.
Carl who?
Carl gets you there faster than a bike.
All right, so I have a friend who's actually moving here from California because she wants to get a job parking cars.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she wants to be a valet girl.
All right, well, let's take a look at this Toyota Corolla, because it's got to be better than all of this. Don't miss this opportunity to drive a new, fully loaded hybrid Toyota Corolla. This 2-year lease includes 12,000 miles per year and is a value of $9,566. With a sleek design, the latest tech, and standard Toyota safety sense, this car is just plain fun to drive. It includes a 2-liter dynamic force engine, spacious interior and soft text trim sport seats, an 8-inch touchscreen display with Apple CarPlay, and an EPA estimated 52 combined miles per gallon rating. Toyota's Connected Services provides added convenience and peace of mind with its emergency SOS assistance and 24/7 Toyota roadside assistance. Make a bid today and get behind the wheel of this car. Winning bid will enter a 2-year lease contract with Toyota Financial Services. Eligible winner must qualify for a Tier 1 Plus lease through Toyota Financial Services. Lease includes a maximum of 12,000 miles per year. Winning bidder will be responsible to reach out to John Miller at Mark Miller Toyota to arrange for paperwork as well as delivery of vehicle. If winning bid does not meet Toyota Financial Services requirements and the bid winner does not choose to pay any difference required to qualify, the bid will be forfeit.
I love jewelry. I'm so excited. I'm going to win this necklace.
Not if I win it first.
What? You said I could have it.
No, clearly I need more.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hang on, I want to take a selfie of us with our stuff on. Okay, look, say auction. Auction! That's good. I look good. You look weird.
Whatever.
Okay.
I'm so
All right.
hot right now.
I'm gonna win. Who keeps bidding this necklace up?
I don't know, but let's see what this thing looks like. The beautiful Nora necklace. This medallion-style sparkling pendant was inspired by a combination of metals and shields with a feminine touch to shed light on and protect that virtue close to your heart. This beautiful 18-karat yellow gold necklace is perfect for a fancy evening out, casual date night, or for brightening up your everyday style. It was generously donated by the past chairs of the Rowland Hall auction and O.C. Tanner. It is valued at $3,520. Remember, all items are available through 9 p.m. this evening, so get your best bids in now. How's the signature cocktail?
Oh, it's delicious. It's the old-fashioned. Hope everybody enjoyed their signature cocktail.
I want to in no way stress that this is an actual old-fashioned and not iced tea with plastic ice cubes.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, that's actual whiskey.
Delicious.
Yeah.
All right, well, the next and last item up is the trip to Hawaii.
Ooh, I'm very excited about this.
Sounds really nice.
Yeah, especially considering that, going on a vacation is something that I think a lot of people will be wanting to do in the next little while.
Agreed. You gonna do the first joke? Because you're supposed to do the first joke.
No, you do the first joke.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
My bad.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna just drink while you do that.
Okay. So, the first joke is, oh yeah, I was gonna go to Hawaii one time. And then, you're supposed to land at the airport and then they give you one of those really pretty, flower necklaces. But we couldn't get one because our flight was delayed.
Oh, all right. Well, I burned my Hawaiian pizza that I made the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I should have cooked it at aloha temperature.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Okay, well, how about the one about the guy from the place in Hawaii?
I think the one you want to say is you couldn't go on your Hawaiian vacation.
Oh, you know why? Because I couldn't afford it. But I could put it on layaway.
Oh, we've mined the entire world for lay-related jokes, and those were the best too.
You could say they were lame.
You could say that, and we did. Also, my geometry teacher went to Hawaii once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when he came back, he was a tangent.
I don't get it.
Math jokes. Cheers.
Cheers. So now let's hear about that place.
Spend a dreamy week on the beach in this beautiful private Hawaiian home. This amazing villa offers a 180-degree view of the ocean. The villa is the most private unit in the Waiulaula community at Mauna Kea Resort. 2 walls of sliding doors open fully to achieve a massive indoor-outdoor space contiguous with the pool and hot tub. This is one of the few houses where you get the signature Kona sunset views year-round. The house has 2 large suites with king beds and a 3rd guest room with 2 queen-size beds. This trip is for up to 8 people with a floor plan that is ideal for families or groups. The kitchen is fully outfitted with all of the amenities necessary to make amazing food, and the house also includes high-speed Wi-Fi, TVs in each bedroom, a giant high-def TV in the living room, and speakers throughout the house. Waiulaula is a gated community located in the Mauna Kea Resort and includes access to the pools and beach clubs, including chairs, complimentary towels, and umbrellas at the Mauna Kea and Westin resorts on property. It also includes discounted golf at 2 18-hole championship courses, access to the amazing Cliffside Tennis Center, workout facilities, and priority parking at both resorts. Come experience for yourself why the Mauna Kea Resort is considered the Grand Dame of resorts in Hawaii. This trip is valued at $8,000.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us for the live auction. We hope you had a great time. And now, get out your numbers. We are ready for the big part of the night where we're going to do our 2 drawings.
Yes, and now that you've heard from Rowland Hall's beta couple, let's hear from Rowland Hall's alpha couple, John and Andrea Miller.
They're so cool. You guys look amazing.
Hardly alpha couple.
Well, thank you, Connor and Marianne. Sure appreciate all you've done tonight. Yes, it is the big moment. It's the drawings for the Treasure Club and the Syndicate. So we're going to start off with the Treasure Club drawing for the 2 e-bikes. Tonight's winner is
Beth and Danny Jasper. Congratulations! Our next drawing is for the Syndicate trip, and that's a chance to win a trip to France or to Blackberry Farm. And tonight's winner is Tanya Pickron.
Congratulations. We'd just like to take one more moment to thank you all for joining us tonight. Andrew and I just love this community, and we are so impressed by all of your dedication to this community. We couldn't make this all possible without our great volunteers.
We had over 70 parent volunteers help put this together from beginning to end. We'd like to thank our incredible executive committee and our solicitations committee, especially our solicitations chairs, Crystal Kendall and Gina Ryan. We'd like to thank Jamie Pierce for enthusiastically agreeing to be a part of this event, and to Hillary Amos for tirelessly working to make sure it was a success. And finally, Twig Media Lab for putting this production together.
I'd like to take one more moment to thank all of our generous sponsors for the evening. I'm going to start with thanking Jennifer Price-Wallen and Adria Swindle for joining me on the sponsorship committee. And tonight's terrific sponsors are, for the silent auction is sponsored by Alsco. The paddle raise is sponsored by Mark Miller Subaru, Mark Miller Toyota, and Cydesign Labs. The live auction sponsored by Albion Financial. The watch party sponsored by Mojo Real Estate Group. The Treasure Club is sponsored by Alta Bank. The cocktail hour is sponsored by Kurt Larson and Angelina Sue. Wine is sponsored by Phil and Sandy McCarthy and Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield. And the watch box are sponsored by Lieberman Siebers Law Firm. The event sponsors are Chris Hoffenbeck, Carrie Jones, and Anonymous.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. You've got until 9 p.m. to battle it out for those items that you really want.
And we're going to leave it to Jamie to take us out. So thank you again for joining us. Jamie?
Thanks, John. If there's one thing we've learned tonight, it's that Rowland Hall produces the most successful, talented, and good-looking alumni. We've also learned that Rowland Hall is a community that is strong, resilient, and stands up for its own. So thank you for being here tonight. And don't forget, bidding and donations close at 9 p.m., so there's still time to contribute if you haven't yet. And if you already have, do it again. I'm Jamie Pierce. That's my agent. Yeah, what do you got? What? Rowland Hall again? What do they want now? Yes, I'm familiar with Rory the Lion. Fine. Just make sure they dry clean it first. All right. Bye, Mom.
Which bear is the most condescending? A panda.
Will you remember me in 1 year? Yes. Will you remember me in 3 years? Of course. Will you remember me in 5 years? Yes. Knock knock. Who's there? Have you forgotten me already?
What language does a billboard speak? Sign language.
Why do tigers have stripes?
Why?
So they aren't spotted.
What do you do when your hair is knotty? Call the comb. Thank you. Tie them up. Thank you. And put them in gel. Thank you.
So, everybody's gonna take a drink of water, and I'm gonna tell them a joke. A bear walks into a bar and says to the bartender, 1 whiskey and 1 Coke. Why the big paws? Asked the bartender. I don't know, I was just born with them, says the bear. Think normal thoughts. My son Luke loves that we named our children after Star Wars characters. My daughter Chewbacca, not so much.